Comviva has been at the forefront of messaging business for last 2 decades. We've deployed our solutions across 100 plus telcos globally. And we also boast about the largest deployment globally with 400,000 transactions per second, which is the largest deployment globally. Plus, we also are the only vendor who has end-to-end of messaging solutions, starting from messaging infrastructure, security solutions, and the B2B monetization solutions. We have come a long way in terms of how the messaging business has evolved in last 2 decades. From being only a messaging API provider, now the telcos are looking at it as a marketplace where they can offer host of services to the brands and enterprises. If you look at the overall size of the business, we are looking at $60 billion plus market today annually. From 2.5 trillion messages that are going to be processed this year, growing to about 3.5 trillion messages in 23. Is a massive growth that the telcos are looking at. So there are 3 areas which are really disrupting the messaging space. One, how the telcos engage with the enterprises. Second, how we use the technologies like AI and ML to have a completely secure network. And the third area is how operators are embracing the RCS and rich media technologies to engage brands to the consumers. So Comviva is working in all the 3 areas, whether be it creating a marketplace for the enterprises and brands to come to the telco and consume the services which are beyond the telco channels, be it consuming the RCS services or the digital channels like WhatsApp and Facebook. On the security side, we offer an end-to-end firewall solution which is enabled with AI ML so that we are able to catch the fraudsters and every fraud message that is going into the network, to provide a foolproof ring-fenced network to the telco for 100% monetization. And thirdly, which is the most evolving area in 2019 and it's going to catch up a lot of steam in 2020, is the RCS, which is about offering a rich media of communication and a messaging platform for brands, where you are not just sending text messages, but it is about sending an interactive chatbot menu to the consumers, where the consumers can consume the services on the fly rather than just a one-way conversation. As more and more enterprises and brands are looking at digitization, the telcos are at the right place in terms of being able to monetize and capitalize on this opportunity. The only thing that they need to do is not to just compete with other telcos, but be ready to compete with the OTT players and other digital platforms so that they are offering the services which are on the cutting edge, similar to the other OTT players in the market. And that is the only way they will be able to continue to have a sustained growth in the messaging space in years to come.